JEP TV. What a way to welcome you to a fresh episode on the program Events on JEP TV. My name is Fumilayo Okorafor. Today, we are bringing your way the coronation ceremony held in faraway Abia State, Arochukwu precisely, as JEP TV was there in Abia to ensure classic coverage for a 3-day event. Today, we are bringing your way day 2. The second activity that happened on day 2. Day 2 had Cultural Day, which was held in the day, and in the evening at 9 precisely, there was a dinner held to celebrate the 9th Eze Aro of Arochukwu Kingdom, His Eminence Dr. Iberechukwu Oji. It was a massive one as men and women from Aro worldwide alongside all Aro sons and daughters as they were all available to celebrate a new dawn, to celebrate their new king. It was of course a time to unwind, a time to relax, a time to enjoy, and a time to get your stomach filled. Of course, there was enough, just more than enough to eat and drink. The king had his royal entrance, and of course, all sons and daughters of Arochukwu were on their feet to welcome him into the venue. And of course, the Aro national anthem was recited because Aro sons and daughters are always proud of what they have and what they've got. This is what we are going to be bringing your way today on the program Event on JEP TV. Still, please, our numbers are there on your screen. Give us a call today ahead of that event of yours, no matter the distance or location. We will be there to cover your events in the best way possible. Join us as we showcase more events, more activities happening within and outside the shores of Nigeria to you. Our phone numbers are there. Drop your comments on our comment section. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, and enjoy crystal clear videography from JEP TV. We have the capacity to cover multi-events in one date without considering the distance or location because JEP TV, we travel, not minding the distance or location. JEP TV travels. JEP TV was in Abia State covering coronation ceremony for 3 whole days. JEP TV was also in Benin City covering a wedding. JEP TV also covered other events that same day. And guess what? Each of these events had minimum of 3 video cameras, photo camera, drone, professionally trained cinematographers, all at that event venue. What more? Enjoy classic coverage and call us today on JEP TV. Now, let's go, have a feel, and enjoy the coronation dinner held to celebrate the 9th Eze Aro of Arochukwu Kingdom, His Eminence Dr. Iberechukwu Oji. Do enjoy this. The 3 days event lined up for the celebration of the Eze Aro the 9th commenced with an interdenominational service followed by a coronation lecture. The next day was cultural festival, and tonight is coronation dinner party. Welcome to the venue of the event at Alpha Plus Hotel. JEP TV drone flies round the mega building, a top-class hotel with full hospitality facility, executive rooms, bar, hall, spacious car park, and of course is located in a serene environment. JEP TV crew made up of professional cinematographers, photographers, and reporters arrived inside the hall in grand style. The hall is well decorated with tables and chairs, well covered and prepared for the distinguished guests. The DJ is set for the event and also are the food vendors. seated waiting for the arrival of His Eminence, Dr. Iberechukwu Oji. Event begins with red carpet hosted by Fumilayo Okorafor.
Okay, it has been a long journey coming since yesterday, where we started from the day one of the coronation of the new Eze, and today was, of course, the cultural display. First of all, what is the significance surrounding his coronation?
The significance today, the arrows in general, has come to identify with the new Eze Aro, to say in this Eze Aro we are well pleased. In this Eze Aro we are going to unite behind him so his reign will be successful. So the significance today is to get popular acclamation, to get the people to buy into the position of His Eminence, the Eze Aro, so that they will know actually this is their king, interact with him, accept him. So what they have come today to do is to celebrate him by bringing cultural dances, by doing entertainment for Eze Aro. So it's like an entertainment to entertain His Eminence.
No, you know, a lot of people were apprehensive because they knew Eze, he's a pastor. He was pastor of the church, but Arochukwu is a very deep cultural society. So they were apprehensive that this new king may not be able to contend with all the issues which are cultural reverse, So he has assured everybody that his role is to ensure that our culture is preserved and that he will provide leadership at the top level without compromising his faith as a Christian. So he made it very, very clear. Just like the Bible said, give Caesar what is Caesar and give God what is God's, okay? Arochukwu will have a first-class leadership which will provide, and our culture will be preserved so that those things that are unique about us will be maintained. Yes.
Well, we summed it up severally, saying whom he is and why we got somebody like him. Because I was somehow biblical when I said, like Jabez, we asked and prayed and God had our prayers and changed our situation. Because there was a lacuna in Arochukwu administration. There was a lacuna in the culture. Things went bad, so bad that the people were crying. And that's why we said it's the dawn of a new era. The dawn of honesty, sincerity, integrity, ability, and sensibility. That's where we are now.
So a word to all the Arochukwu sons and daughters worldwide.
I will tell you that I'm asking everybody, those who don't understand, those who have not keyed in, to please key in. The Eze has no grudges against anybody, except that people have not understood him. By the time you understand him, you'll be able to know that he's out here now to do something for Aro.
Eze Aro holds a very prominent position in traditional leadership in this country. Apart from Abia State, which naturally is usually the chairman of Eze in Abia State, he is somebody who is occupying a stool that has been hundreds of years old, if not thousands of years old. The Aro, as you know, is a cradle of Igbo, I wouldn't want to say civilization indeed, to some extent. So they are not a people that you can ignore. So for the gentleman who is going to be their traditional ruler for the next, God knows how long, the last one was there for 73 years. You then imagine that we are celebrating a throne that is commands a lot of respect in Igbo land and in Nigeria.
Eze anyị wee eze Chineke tere mmanụ, eze nwere egwu Chineke, nwa amamihe, gụọ akwụkwọ, gụọ ya na mahadum ndị ukwu and anyị ma n'ike Chineke na ọ ga-edu anyị narị arọ, dupụta anyị n'ebe dị mma, dupụtara anyị ọganivu, dupụtara anyị ịhụnanya, dupụtara anyị udo, maka ma ya ma ndị ya na-eso bụ ndị nwere egwu Chineke. Obi anyị dị ụtọ ukwuu, anyị ndị inyom Aro worldwide anyị dị obi dị anyị ezigbo ụtọ na Chineke ji aka ya kọọ onye o tere mmanụ were nye anyị n'oge dị ugbu a. Ndewo.
We are going to say that we are very proud to have the kind of king we have now, devoid of any form of controversy, is accepted by the whole kingdom. You can see the crowd, you know. So we can only be praying for him for long life. His grandfather lived and ruled for almost 73 years. So we believe that because he's still young, that he's going to have maybe almost the same number of years to rule the kingdom.
Well, His Eminence, Dr. Eze Aro Oji, is humility personified, very humble, and is very intelligent man, and he has a lot of wisdom, and he's a hard-working young man. I just pray for the good Lord to support him, protect him, and guide him to lead our ancient kingdom to prosperity, to peace, and to unity.
His Eminence, Dr. Eze Aro Oji, I would say is God sent. We started off with the arrival of a savior in Abia State. Now we have a savior in Arochukwu.
Wow.
I'm excited about this. That's why I pretty much shut down everything to come down to Arochukwu to see for my eyes and to pray for him, for his success, wisdom, to lead us to the new frontier.
You can see he's a visionary, traditional leader. We believe in his antecedent. We believe in what he can do for our people, not just our people, but also to the people of the Igbo race and beyond.
Our Eze is a grassroots man. David was a king. You understand? He never wiped out the tradition of the Israelites. You understand? Our king as well is a Christian and is a born again. If he has God, he also obey the traditions. You understand the traditions, so he wants to keep the traditions. Just like I said, we'll give what belongs to God and what belongs to Caesar. And when he knows the rules and he knows what to do per time. So no tradition will be wiped out at any time.
If I start today, I will not finish till tomorrow. But I want you to know that it's the greatest singular kingdom in West Africa. Yes, it's huge, massive. But these people has been divided and scattered all over. Some of Arochukwu people, about 4 or 5 local governments, are in Akwa Ibom. So some of them are somewhere there. And therefore, the harnessing and the massing of the massive capacity of the people has been made limited, but it is a great nation.
I would describe him first as God-fearing, intelligent, technocrat, and I don't think we can get anybody better than him as Eze Aro. He's a calm, calculated person, so we are lucky as Aro people.
Well, I'm very excited because he was our former boss. So he handled very high projects in oil and gas. Okay. So having such a person as our Eze, I mean, we are just gifted to have such a man that is learned, exposed, intelligent, God-fearing, and very brave. So we're really very proud to have a son like that to be our king. We're gifted, we're excited, and we're happy.
Beautiful. Today has been very exhilarating. It's been excellent in every way. The packaging, the detailing that went into it, the cultural displays. Many people, the naysayers, were worried about our Eze destroying the culture and not upholding the heritage of the people. But today has shown to everybody that our Eze is homegrown, that he understands every element of our culture, and he knows that it's just culture, that there's nothing about it that negates our Christianity. Because that's what most of them were worried about. But today we have, I think everybody is convinced that our Eze is homegrown, that our Eze is the son of the soil, and that our Eze understands the time and season.
He's a very young man, and I thank God for his life, because before we are afraid Christians to take over the seat of kings, they are afraid. But I'm very happy that he's a young man and he's a God-fearing young man, and I thank God for his life, because we the young ones, and we are Christians, we want to take over the kingdom. You know what I mean? At least to lead our people to Christ. That is the most important thing.
The first thing that touched me was the fact that he's so well read, so responsible, so much of an achiever, but yet so humble, yet so caring, yet so loving, yet so approachable, and he's a good listener and wants the best for the community.
The Master of Ceremony MC welcomes everyone to the hall.
They gave me a wrong light. Change the battery.
Ncheta echiche eze anyị nke abalị a bụ ka anyị bịa kọọ ngaji n'eze nụtakwa n'okwu dị mkpa. A nwere ohere a kelee ndị nọ n'etiti anyị, ndị bụ ndị gbara ọkpụrụkpụ anyị na-ele anyawo. Ka m kwuoro gị na obi dị anyị ụtọ na chairman anyị n'abalị a, Maazị Buaro Bembela Nichebe Sam is in our midst. A round of applause for him. You're welcome, sir. There we go. Emume anyị n'abalị a abụghị emume ọtụtụ okwu. Anyị na-ele anya bụ ndị ibe ndị ọsụkụtụgba ahụ mara ndị ọkpụkpụ ndị mmadụ nọ, then everybody bụ onye ọbịa maka oriri nke abalị. Mgbe anyị na-ekwu okwu, Maazị Prọfesọ John walked in. Maaz, you're welcome. We don't want to go to too much protocol this night. Just mention a few names, and then we'll go ahead.
Don't mind Kabi. It's always coming late. And ask David, we'll tell
you. Can Papi also go out and then money? Papi also. Mazi Ike, if you're welcome, Mazi. And you're a beautiful one. No. iji nzukọ ahụ nọkwara etiti anyị ịkụpụrụ ya ka biko Maazị Dozie nke nsogbu ahụ. M pụtara onye dịka Maazị Ugochukwu Okorafor, ọ nọ na list, biko ịkụpụrụ ya aka. Ọ na-abịa ya na ndị mmụfụra Maazị Chike Grafa aka anyị dị n'elu ya, welcome. Nkolu ndị ikom ukwu ka ndị tụbara ndị inyom anyị onye dị n'Adokwu Delight etiti anyị ndewo. Onye anyị jiri maka edemede mara maka ihe ndị ọdọ anyị na-ekwu ya agbapụ mma esiri otu n'etiti anyị ekeri otu ndewo. Chief host anyị nọkwa n'ebe ahụ Mrs. Dodi John onye na-host anyị onye asị anyị nọrọ n'ebe ahụ. Madam, you're welcome. Mrs. Dialose, President, Acting President General, Inumaro, worldwide for the teacher. Because here I have I also body party. Only Madam Jacqueline, I'm the dinner breakfast. So I talk to the as ndị mmadụ na-abata anyị na-ewere ohere ahụ na recognize wo amaghị m His Eminence, we are still waiting for his arrival, but with these few introductions and few recognitions ka anyị chetu nta ka anyị mara ma His Eminence ọma abata so that anyị na-agbapụ the program ọsọ quickly ọ bụghị ihe ma egbu anyị mgbe.
All stood up for Aro anthem.
Aro, Aro, Aro. Onyukwu ire n'udo, onye nta ire n'udo, ụmụarụ Igbo biri n'udo, anyị biri n'udo, udo. Udo, 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 anyị biri n'udo, Eze Aro, Prezidenti anyị ekele, ụmụarụ Igbo anyị ekele, iyi chiwa n'udo, udo, 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 udo. Udo, anyị biri n'udo, onye ukwu jide ọfọ, onye nta jide ọfọ, ụmụarụ Igbo jide ọfọ, ihe ji mara anyị, udo, 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 anyị biri n'udo. Aro, 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 Arochukwu.
There was an opening prayer.
Praise the Lord. anyị na-ebuli aha nsọ gị elu n'ihi na o ruoro eru. Gị bụ onye kpọkọtara anyị n'ebe a na mgbe abalị a, ịbịa nọkwa n'ebe a izukọta ka ụmụnne ọkwansi ekele ekpere gị. Gị bụ onye mazụrụ ihe niile, gị bụ onye na-ahụfu ihe niile, gị bụ onye na-anụfu ihe niile. Maka anyị nọ n'ebe a, a sịkwa ọmụga anyị n'ebe a ọ bụrụ n'otuto gị esiri nzukọ ọbụla na-abụghị n'aha gị na nzukọ aha na gị. Ka anyị na-ekele gị ihe ọnọdụ anyị n'ebe a ma wụ na nke nna na ọkpara na mmụọ nsọ n'otu n'ime ịhụnanya n'ime Kraịst n'aha Jizọs.
The chairman of the occasion, Mr. Ben Anachebe, gave a speech.
Chairman of the occasion. Just a brief.
Aro Kibo, Mamano, Ibo, Mamano, Nico, essentially to celebrate a new dawn in other royalty and kingdom. Like I always say and recognize, Arochukwu is a source. It is common knowledge. It is a fact. It is not disputable. Arochukwu is like the Ife. What Ife is to Yorubas. And for Arochukwu that I know, when I was compared with the World run in 2009, that was about 15 years ago, I was meant to understand that Arochukwu has a total of 87 settlements. I don't know whether some people who are in Aro know that, but Arochukwu has 87 settlements across the country, and perhaps 250 now. Oh, thank you so much for that, because we would have heard that others were recognized. So there are 250 settlements beyond the source, apart from the source. So that tells you the prestige of this monarchy, or of this tool that we are talking about. Now, only that control to 250 settlements. No wonder Arochukwu is far. I recognize my good friend Dr. Bonneot, Oji Bonneot. All the man in this tax, income that I get to house also. I got so what you're celebrating today is a stool that has been there for hundreds of years. It is a stool that you hardly find in Igbo land. Apart from maybe, if at all is comparable with your furniture, you are looking at Aro transcends all those times. Because I'm aware that there is a Chima emanated from Arochukwu. There is a Chima that is a prominent constituent of Onisha today, as we know it. He emanated from Arochukwu, went on to Benin, sojourned to Benin, from Benin came down and settled eventually at Onisha. I read that history. So if that is the case, you know what it means and what you people stand for, what Arochukwu stands for. You are indeed not just the source, but the cradle of Igbo civilization, like I will always say. So, Aro, particularly who is in this Arochukwu, should consider himself or herself a great son of Igbo land and a great daughter of Igbo land. And if that is the case, there are two things I'd like to touch on. One of them is this. Aro has never, to my knowledge, apart from Makambo, who I know that was years back, about 20-something years ago, during the MPN regime of Mbabude, he contested for the governorship of Old Imo State. Aro has never been as blessed as it is today. But Aro produced the governor of Abia State. For the first time, a governor is emanating from this community. And that is why the events that we are here to witness is going so seamlessly. Because we have the first citizen among us. And you'll be here tomorrow. So when you look at this, that alone tells you the importance of Aro unity, of Aro blessing, of the grace of God in your life and in your community, which includes me. But you see, what I found today, because I'm sorry to say this, since I was compared that with Guero Ram in 2009, I have not visited Arochukwu. I was Congress. But today I learned a lot. And I promise to now be coming at least yearly. Because you see, the Aro culture heritage is a very proud one. The legacy here is a very proud one. You see, the Aro man carries himself with a lot of kids, a lot of confidence, contentment. You can see the Aro symbol, the Omaro. You see, this symbol is not common elsewhere. The symbol you find in any Igbo community, what you may find in using is George, Abba George. But how do you find this? What you have is something that this Omaro, the one I have, that I have up to today, came from my grandmother who died 44 years ago. My grandmother gave to my father died 27 years ago. Then my father now gave me the same Omaro, because we are very proud of that heritage, proud of that cross, that symbol, that emblem, whatever. You see, so at the end of the day, this thing is something that you must continue to cherish. And in doing so, you cannot cherish that symbol without appreciating what God has done in your midst. And that is to say, that position of the governor is not a small thing. But you see, the truth remains. Those who are fighting over the stool already occupied since January by His Eminence Dr. Arochukwu. I'm sorry to say, they are wasting their time. And I will tell you this with all sincerity. All sincerity. Because the gentleman in Igbo was in my house in Abuja, a couple of others. I told him, look, when I called him on the phone, I said, you must go and bow to the Eze. Because you cannot impose yourself on the people and you cannot defeat government. All of us are witnesses to what is happening in Kano, in the Sultan's situation. That Sultan can no longer even appoint district heads, kingmakers. The governor has taken that authority. The governor of Abia State can simply wake up and say, in fact, henceforth, not just for Aro, he will just go and consult with the assembly, state assembly, and they will now take up the power of even appointing, take over the power of even appointing kingmakers. But in your own case, you are lucky, you are privileged, you are enlightened, you are an enlightened community. You brought the contestants together, put them in a room, interview them. It's happening in Asawa now. A lawyer got a professor, everyone has engaged is already contesting. Now, put them together and you voted and took the best. My dear, please, there is dynamism in traditional leadership. It is not static. You cannot continue to think it must be as it was done 100 years ago. No! So for me, you see, these are very important issues that I needed to touch on. So you have the best, look at the man, his eminence. You can be sure he's naturally going to be chairman of Council of Eze of Abia State. That is the way it was done over the years. I've always known that Eze Aro has always been the chairman, just like in Abia State. Obi of Arochukwu has always been the chairman. So it's not a big deal. It's only in my own state that you have that kind of confusion. So for me, I can tell you, this gentleman is already ascended and is ahead. It's a winning trade. So anybody who wants to join the training and join the God is speaking. Thank you very much. How do people, more money.
there was breaking of the kola nuts.
ọdịmma Nigeria anyị na-dị mbụ bụrụ ndị njem anyị ka ma na-ejekwe njem anyị onye iji okpokoro na anyị na-abịaghị na-eje ije agaghị maazị enweta onye maachị anyị ugbu a na anyị nwetara onye ọmachizi anyị achịzi ọkwa ihe anyị ọwụ nna anyị chiji ọma anọkwa ndụ akalaka anyị ndị mgbe Chineke kwughachiri anyị ndị ọdọ ọ na-emekọta atụ na oru onwe aga oruru ama ekwukwe okwu akalaka ndụ onye ukwu ndụ onye nta ọhịa anyị na-ihe anyị na-enwe ndị ewe na-ekwere ọjị anyị nke ndị petrọ lekwe na-abịa chiema ịma na-abịa ndị aka na yes
Ugochukwu, Eze Aro, the government. Deputy PG Aro
Yes. JEP TV, JEP TV on YouTube. Don't go to it, type it. You can share to your friends outside. Just like this, sir.
Please send some of your people to help me take this thing up. At this point, Mr. Chairman, the microphone will come to you. We took half of the dish you served us in your speech. You can quickly conclude it and declare the dinner served. Thank you. Now we can go.
Arochukwu mmanụ ekwukwala m ihe chọrọ ikwu mana let me add this. Abịara m hụ na Aro, there's a lot of progress from compared to 2009 when I was there last. In Aro, you come to my area, I've also brought also a lot of improvement in the community. And today I saw that Aro is way ahead of us. And, I built a 3-star hotel, a 40-bed hospital, police station, and a couple of other things. It's like a street that I put up structures to help the community. And the purpose is to eliminate what I saw in 2009. And when I now came, I discovered that you are giving us miles. As you are coming, you are giving us miles. And the purpose of saying this is for those who are from Arochukwu and other settlements to emulate what is happening in Arochukwu. And by so doing, their respective communities will also improve for the betterment of humanity. So, ihe nchọrọ ikwu again wu ịma asị onye etu onye na nke o mere ome gịnị nwa ọzọ. So etu unu nọ na-emie unu bịakwa na wee gọvanọ. At least gọvanọ nọ n'ime Arochukwu first. So all the important that ndị Aro God have taken advantage of the fact that you have the first citizen as an indigene of this community. When I was made he hosted me in his house. So you take advantage of it and add more. In terms of road infrastructure, in terms of hospitals, in terms of other areas of human endeavor that will be beneficial to the people. So all the importance, all will now support His Eminence. They are easy to achieve because the community there has one body through His Eminence leading you. And then now approach governor. When you don't chop, that game already it's been done. This coronation is more or less like a state affair. I want to talk about it in other places. When you make coronate this, I got a full local government chairman being able to provide anything. So today I'm in the committee, in the council, coronation council, and you see things happening by virtue of the fact that you produce the government. So it's something you don't take God's blessings for granted. It's important we all stand behind elections, Dr. Elections, to continue to improve the laws of the Aro man. If everybody, like my good friend Dr. Ojo, and then the branch of night was 81 Aro. And when they oil and gas, and when something, and then production and all that, all those things are very important for the community to grow. And that complements government's efforts in the community. So all the should be the mantra. It should be the mantra. However, all the only go from Eze. You can start by opening up a small branch of Raymond and Pompotaya. Mama put the restaurant. Make up a small branch here. Before you know it, people will be happy to come home all the time. I'm always happy to be in my village. Okay, so people always walk banana. I mean, in Nigeria. And the extra house in Onobuda is going to be work as a catalyst to encourage the average woman to think home and invest home. I am one in their 60s. I wait the way we know the before or the too late. The chairman of the entertainment committee, because what are you doing?
Because young women, Burib, we have like the food. I'm not going to change. I'm a son. Because ever I very so that I am a so young black man. I already crowded. Young women, Opa. I would Ikoko. I would rice, well of course, assorted one, basmati, tomato or butter, whichever one you want. Jollof, and that we have with anyone. Of course, one Aro soup, not the Ore soup, but we have Aro soup with Atala and Egusi and that. So, because and neither had a role of that to us, and then because he just what I hate the legitimate will get it across to you. And have your own knows I know what I'm in there.
And now, the long-awaited moment, the arrival of His Eminence, Dr. Iberechukwu Orji, as all stood up in reverence.
Aro, Mamana, 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 Okibo, Mamana, 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 Ogaramba Dosemba, Mamana, 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 Dejemono, Mamana, 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 Yejagije, Mamana, 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 Wari Hori.
Biko kwa Eze Aro Coronation Dinner, kai the national anthem, while our country. The national anthem.
The dinner, comprising of various local and foreign dishes, is now being served.
Just about the time the chairman declared the dinner served, we walked in. So you are lucky. And I mean, when an Eze comes in at the right time. So that's where we are. I think at this juncture, I will still implore the entertainment people to keep serving the dinner. And with time, when people have gone halfway into their dinner, then we can invite speeches and then we continue. Thank you.
Eze Aro of Arochukwu Kingdom, His Royal Majesty Dr. Iberechukwu Oji gave his official address.
Before I allow one, I had the privilege to have the eminence arrive before the end of the dinner, as rightly should be. And so, everyone on his eminence are very good. They celebrate. I don't know the continuation of the celebration. Hey, Chica, the men morning they have a so and the night is fast, but now 11 o'clock or past 11. Because it's been a successful evening. At my life, may invite his eminence with all due respect and reverence to your steam. You make a good remark before anybody around. And he said, you may have to do for you. The eminence.
Cho Aro Mamano. Cho Okibo Mamano. Ndi Yomori Hori. Mona when you see China, yes, you can make two brief remarks. Na anagaderim mfe ime remark ya wuru nke dị mkpirikpi maka na ikwu okwu na dije m ụtọ nke kama nke ma ọ bụrụ na mrụse n'ala arọ asị mgbatu igbo arọ nta ọ na dije m ụtọ ikwu okwu arọ ihe ọdọ na dije m ụtọ wee fụ ụmụ arọ ibe ọbụla m hụrụ ụmụ arọ ọ na dije m ụtọ nke ukwuu naghị elegharị anya mgbe ụmụ arọ mmiri rụrụ ọrụ na mba dị iche iche ndị ọbụla si nwanne ya dị na mba ebe ọbụla m hụrụ ụmụ arọ zara na nwata ọ na-adị m ka m bụla nwanne ime ụlọ agaghị ndị arụza adị m ụtọ maka o nwere mmụọ nọ n'ime ụmụ arọ mmụọ ahụ nọ n'ime ụmụ arọ nwa arọ ọbụla wụ mmụọ Chineke ebe ọbụla evuru nwa arọ eburu onye na-avụ ihe n'ime mmụọ ịma ama na nwa arọ ọbụla bụ mmụọ Chineke n'ime ụlọ ịhụ nwa arọ si ya kpetụrụ gị ekpere ọ bụrụ nwa arọ maara ahụ igbo arọ o were igbo arọ kpere gị ekpere Chineke na-anụ ekpere zaa ya ngwa ngwa nke a bụ eziokwu nọ na ya nke ọzọ bụ onwe ihe na-atụ gị n'ọnụ na mba ya ekweghị ịlọrụsa ala ahụ gị ịlọrụsa ala ahụ bịa rịọ Chineke ihe ọhụụ Chineke na-aza ya ngwa ngwa maka ngọzi Chineke nọ n'ala ahụ ọhịa eji na-egwu ya arụ Chukwu ihe nke a pụtara bụ na anyị na-ebido gbasawa ozi ọma na ndị mmadụ achọkwa Chineke chọrọ ya na-aga mba ọzọ chọrọ Chineke na-aga ntụbe ihe ebe dị iche iche si na wụ na-achọ Chineke onye na-achọ Chineke ya chọrọ ebewarị ahụ nke a bụ eziokwu nọ na ya. Nwa Igbo ọbụla, onye Igbo ọbụla n'ụwa niile a na-asị onye Igbo nwujuru ara afọ ma ama na onwe ihe na-achọ n'aka Chineke chọrọ abịawa anyị arụ ịma chụsa. Anyị dị gba ụmụrịma na Palace mgbe Maazị Kano jiri ndụ. Ndị mmadụ na-achọji abịa n'ime abalị, ndị oke mmadụ nọ Naịjirịa bụ na-achọji abịa n'ime oke abalị. Ndị ọbụla si na Maazị Kano jiri eme nke a na-eme nke anyị dị ma na ọ dịghị ihe n'ọdị ya nọ na wode Maazị ọhụ ma na ọgọrọgọ ọfọma na alị arụ ọfọhụ ma eri anụtụtụ ndị mmadụ ọ gọrọ ọfọma o rere wo ma ndị na-achọ iwu gọvanọ, ndị na-achọ iwu oke mmadụ, ndị na-achọ ihe dị iche iche. Mere onye o rere ya gakwuru onye ọdọ na onwe ihe ị na-achọ chọrọ ya bịa bụ Eze Aro wụ na-abịa na ererewo. Eji m anya mbụ dịka nwata mmara na Zanugwu agawa n'ihu onye chọrọ Eze Aro bịa n'ala ahụ Eze Aro ka ọrụ ya ọfọma ọ meriri ya. Igbo sị na na-ama mma za n'ime ụlọ pụọ n'ezi. Ebe ụmụ arụ nọ n'ibe ahụ ugbu a ọnwa ọnụ ka m na-atọrọ ihe ka anyị bido na nwa ngwa ka Eze Aro ka ọrụ anyị ọfọma maka amamaga ihe a na-adịje ndị mba ndị ọzọ ọ na-ebuji ụzọ mara ibe ngọzi dị. Mgbe anyị ndị ka na-eme ọkwa nwata m hụrụ mgbe a mụrụ ya ụnyaahụ ma ihe ndị a ndị mba ndị ọzọ ebu ụzọ ga na-anara ngọzi Chineke a were ya na-emere ihe na-aga n'ihu. Ọ mere m ji si na m na-egbuke enyi mmatụka enyi azụ a na Eze Aro kpere gị ekpere gọrọ ka ọfọma n'ala Aro apụghị nke mba evupụ na mba nke ahụ dị iche kama ọrụ n'ala Aro ka evuru Eze Aro ya gọrọ ka ọfọma ọ na-ere ka nwee ihe dịka anyị ma onye anyị bụ, anyị ma ihe anyị bụ, anyị ma ihe anyị ji, anyị na-eji asọrọ onwe anyị ụzọ nke onye chere anyị. Ana m atụkwasị Chineke obi na mgbe na-adịghị anya ihe ọrụ Chineke si anyị bịa rụọ n'okpokara ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ na-ebido fụwa ya n'anya. Ebe ọ bụ na ngwugwu a na-atọ atọ ọ baghị uru ịmụ ya mbọ ka m hapụ okwu a ebe ọ dị. A sị na onye ekwuketoro okwu ekwugwarala ya okwu. Eji m ohere a na-ekele ndị na-enyere anyị aka ịchịkọta ememme anyị na-eme nzanye ahụ. Crusade atụtụte m aka m crusade ahụ okwu ọnụ nna anyị Reverend Oma kwuru gbasara Aro ọ ka na-awụ m akpata oyi ruo taa. Ndị na-anọghị ebe ọhụụ Maazị ọhụụ si na mgbe na-adịghị anya na Aro ma wee University Town. Ọ sị na mgbe na-adịghị anya na ụmụnne anyị ndị erere n'ala bekee nọrọ n'ala bekee a na-akpagbuo na-emewo ihe ọjọọ dị iche iche na ntụtụ na-ebido lọtawa ala ya. Ịkụtụrụ Chineke aka na ọ dịghị izu Biko, already logging na crusade on Katuna YouTube. Egelam Hendon Mugurabu, Kameke and Tutu Kama Makanahi, for him, I already here. Enwere na Chineke na agaghị abido izu ọkụ na Chineke mekwara na ihe niile anyị rịọrọ ya. Crusade ahụ gasịrị agasị. Medical outreach anyị afụtụpe agabeghị ọhụụ. Ọtụtụ ndị bịara ihe dị iche iche mara mma Chineke ji ụmụ anyị ndị rụrụ medical outreach ọhụụ mee. Ịgba ihe nwanne nwoke kụziri anyị ọ na-adịdị ka anyị na-afụ arụ aga ọdọ anyị mara na arụ dị ụzọ atọ ana anyị jidere na nke ụzọ nke abụọ ya biko ekoturu maazị ọjị ogbo na ya ọjị aka lekchọrọ ọhụ ma nọ na the library of Eze Aro as a keepsake. Ndị mmadụ na-abịanye were ya na-enyewo ka o mara ngozi Chineke gọziri nza na nka gị biko ekoturu ya aka ọdọ. Ọ dịla anyị mere ike iji taa ntabi ike iji ruo na ihe fụrụ taa juru anyị afọ agụ ụmụ arụza pụsa n'igwe. Ọ dịghị ogo na-ebughị egwu dara ụda pụsa iji zi na ihe ọhụrụ agbasara narị ahụ. Ana m ekele ogo dum ndị eze ogo dum ụmụ arụ dum pụsara n'igwe iji mee ka ihe mere taa daa ụda. Ga-abịa odikọ anyị n'abalị taa nwanne anyị nwe Alpha Plus Chineke ma gọzie anyị dị biko ka anyị kụtụrụ nwanne anyị aka ihe nwanne anyị na-eme wu ihe anyị na-ebugo okwu ya nza akụrụ ụlọ ndị ụkpụrụ na-eme na mba warụzọ ụlọ kama nwanne anyị nwoke emeela akụrụ ụlọ. Ọtụtụ ndị chọrọ ịbịa mmemme anyị na-eme na mgbe anyị bidoro ụjọ ndị agha họteelụ ma masị Alpha Plus. Go there, you will not be disappointed. You're going to throw one eye. They're proud of you. They're very proud of you. Echi's Chineke will be a day we will not forget in a long time. Chineke. We're going to have a life-changing experience at the coronation. And by God's grace, Arochukwu will be put back on the map in Nigeria, in Africa, and in the world. I don't call my name. It's what I make every man do. In your time, in your decay, in your war, in the Titanaziki, Titanomo, I may Sukata, may have Lotta. Bani Barahetu, Ekele, Notitu, Nijama, Madari, Obasibilu, Navana, Nantemwa, Nantemonso. Nicolasi, Amen.
Dr. Orji Ogbonaya Orji gave a vote of thanks.
Our brother, Dr. Orji Ogbonaya, he could give a very good of time for around today. because he already celebrated here in Arochukwu.
Eze Aro, Mamman, Okibu, Mamman, Amarama, Mamman, Mayori, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I think the tomorrow we are looking for in Arochukwu is already here. And we have in our midst today, Your Eminence, one of the brightest minds in the legal profession. The applause is not enough. One of the best minds in the legal profession. Some months back, he had his 60th birthday. Last year. And I was privileged to be invited. I went there. What I saw, the picture that I took that day, I squeezed myself into that picture. We had all the senior advocates of Nigeria that are alive, that live in Nigeria. Wole Oladipeju was the one who spoke on their behalf. And everybody that spoke about the senior advocate of Nigeria, Bella. And that day he was at home with Omwaro. And the food we ate there, that day, the hotel, the kind of breeze that was coming from the air, many of us were shocked that such a place was in Japan. And we saw his wife coordinating all the activities. I don't know how I got invited, but it was a life-changing experience. And from our records, he's the only Aro man with the rank of senior advocate of Nigeria. His presence here is an honor. I'm coming since 2009 and he's coming here today. This to us signifies a lot more groundbreaking developments that will be coming to this kingdom. Because for us Christians, they say, when the righteous is in authority, the people, that's the beginning. On behalf of Eze Aro Arochukwu, on behalf of the National Coronation Council, which you are a member, on behalf of the women's wing, on behalf of Nigerians abroad that are more interested in what is going on here than all of us, have been asked to humbly convert to our appreciation. Accepting this honor and for the wonderful, I think you had a man on you got a platform, you had 500,000 naira. 550,000. Maybe no you're an pound sterling. So when you're the 500,000. I think he had a man. I mean, he was just modest. The eminence senior advocate of Nigeria, Bella doesn't like talking about himself. In his community, he transformed the community, built a hospital, built a school, built a church, built factories in his community. I'm very honored to have you. Today is not a day to celebrate you, but under your leadership, your eminence, you have to have a day to celebrate the only senior advocate of Nigeria in our midst. So, and
when there is a successful man, there's always a woman. Whenever there is a man who failed, I'm the good one. So, when we are good to say when there is a successful man, there is a woman. What of those who failed? What of the men who failed? So, but in this particular case, we are lucky. Yeah, because the only son I have, you could never also travel. I did not change the oil. And you couldn't give you are about the good. All fucking again, so we go on the ship. And the poor enjoy it and go to I know that you so I'm very happy and honored. When I saw you, I knew you were very happy. Because on behalf of our rights, I believe. No, quite Johnny Kennedy, people, the evidence with the National Coronation Council. We have seen transparency, we have seen commitment, we have seen dedication. All our top Aro sons and daughters are busy serving Aro to make sure that things go well. And we are very proud of them. Can say Kesidiot or a big man in Lagos. They prefer the NASA with them just to make things work. And we are very, very proud. We assure you that the support didn't mean a lot of money back. This is just the beginning. There are more support that are online, offline. And online many here at Christmas, it would have been something else. So on behalf of the National Executive Council, National Coronation Ceremony Council, and the National Executive Council of Eze Aro Arochukwu, both men and women's wing, prominent sons and daughters of Arochukwu Kingdom, and for accepting this order to serve Aro. Please, on their behalf, we assure our support. We have already congratulated Alpha Plus, Godly Kechuku John, and his wife. But let me say this, I do in Abuja. You know the neighbor is comparable to the facility in Abuja. You know the neighbor, Abuja they are one the branch A and the branch B. And when you get to his factory, there are over 2,000 people working in his factory. And many of them will wild. He's a very quiet achiever with his wife. And the guy who I know that you know in those states, I am waiting. We proposed it. Said I'm going to and I been for them we got to 1 year in those states. And immediately nobody and I told them to do it again too. It's a complete transformation. Please stand up for the transformation. And Pauline is now canvassing for, looking for husbands also for her sisters from Edo State. Because also the care wherever and all the other manners. So Aro, people want to thank our women, want to thank our men, want to thank everybody, all our distinguished sons and daughters, and then I watch online and assure them that Aro, under the current Eze Aro, is rightly in safe hands. I would like, on behalf of all of us, thank His Excellency, the Governor of Abia State, Aro, a proud son. I'm very, very grateful for his support and for his leadership. Manabia, Mananiba, I didn't know Abuja, I wouldn't anything good I know from Abia. Manubua, information now in the Abia on the mind of you. And we hope they will join us tomorrow. Go and do Jananiba, I can see you go to Contract.
help us do that thing at Oberane. We have seen his hand. We are very proud of him. And we know that now, woman and daughter by actually second term. Oh my God, second term. But no one actually even had a the first term. Yes, in the vote of thanks. I delivered my lecture yesterday. Good night.
Thank you very much. Without wasting much of our time, please, we are calling on Honorable Mrs. Madi to give us closing remarks.
People can't election. Ike nọ dị n'ọbara Jizọs. Nye nwanyị na Chineke anyị na-ekele gị n'ụbọchị taa. Ọkaka, ọ gbara nkịtị okwu juru ọnụ. O mewuru ike gwụrụ mmadụ. Papa anyị na-ekele gị n'ụbọchị taa. Anyị na-ekele gị na mbido nke ihe arụkwa na-aga uru. Anyị makwado echi na ị ga-eme ka ihe niile otuto hụrụ nke gị. Papa anyị si biko, for leading us so far. We can never take you for granted. We can never underrate you. We lift you up. We exalt you. We adore you. We magnify you. We say, may all glory and honor be unto your holy name in Jesus' mighty name. Papa, for all you have done for us. Now, enweghị m ihe ọwụna karịa isi na imeela. Papa, enweghị ihe ndị ọwụna anyị nwere ikwu n'abalị akara na imeela. To you be all the glory. Ebe ibidogoro nna, anyị ma na ị ga-eme eru ọgwụgwụ. Papa, lekwa nwa gị nke nyefere gị n'aka n'abalị a. Gị onwe gị wụ God of wisdom. Gị onwe gị God of peace. Gị onwe gị God of honesty. Papa, all power belongs to you. Anyị were na-enyefe gị n'aka. Anyị na-asị papa, gị onwe gị na-atọ abụ nke na-ekwu ọtụtụ. Gị onwe gị na-eme ihe nke na-adịghị ekwe omume. Anyị sị papa nke eluigwe, anyị enyefeela gị. This is your uncompleted project, King of Glory. We know you see this project to an end in Jesus' mighty name. Papa, Mande no elu, mande no na ala, mande no ebe ha no n'abalị a. Mande kwere, mande kwere. Papa, we say have mercy on us. Papa, we thank you because it's a new transformation in Aro. We thank you because it's a new dawn in Aro. Papa, Papa, all glory is unto you. And at the end of the day, we will bow unto you and say, Papa, thank you, because we have done all that our heart desires. Papa, as we are departing this night, we are not departing out of your presence, King of Glory. We still remain in your presence, and we know you guide us. And I know by tomorrow, King of Glory, being the grand finale, he gave me of the truth. This is the other kingdom. And King me, Papa, all glory, all honor, all dominion, all thanksgiving, all exaltation, thanksgiving. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Thank you. For those who want to remain behind, dinner is served.
back to the studios of JEP TV. That was, of course, the event that took place the day 2 of the coronation ceremony that was held to celebrate the Eze Aro of Arochukwu Kingdom, His Eminence Dr. Eze Aro Oji. We want to say on this note a very big congratulations to Nzuko Aro Worldwide National Coronation Celebration Council, and of course all Aro sons and daughters, both within and outside the shores of Nigeria. And a big congratulations to His Royal Majesty himself, and of course to his beautiful wife. And to all the organizers, thank you. A big congratulations. It was of course a job well done. Thank you so much for ensuring that Arochukwu was celebrated in such a manner. On this note, we'll be drawing the curtain on today's broadcast. Please, our numbers are still there on your screen. What are you still waiting for? Pick it up right away. Save it up on your phone. Call us today. Book us ahead of that event of yours. Let us know when, where, how you are planning to put up that event of yours. We also stream your event to a mini audience which comprises of your family members, your friends, your relatives who could not be present at your event venue in person. Thereafter, we edit your event video and broadcast it right here for the world at large to be part of your event. We also give you photo book of that beautiful event of yours, and all of the photographs snapped at your event alongside your video will be put on the flash drive for you. So contact us today. Let's do business together. Until our next broadcast, don't forget, Eze Aro Coronation is of course a 3-day event. Morning, afternoon, just like that. So search for all of the activities that happen to celebrate the Eze Aro of Arochukwu Kingdom, which is of course the interdenominational service, the dinner party, the lecture, the cultural display, and of course the main event itself. Just search for any of these ones on JEP TV on Facebook and of course on YouTube, and enjoy full classy videography. That's what we're calling to wrap today. I remain sincerely yours, Fumilayo Okorafor, saying have a nice day.
This is JEP TV.